keep messing up. We're good. I'm ready. Hello everyone, my name is Michaela Folks. I am a freshman TV and film major from Brentwood, California. And today I would like to take the time to share what I believe I uniquely bring to the residence assistant role. I will be periodically looking over at my notes to make sure I mention everything. So the most defining quality I believe I have is understanding, and this comes from my own personal experiences. Much of who I am as a person actually comes from my personal experience, and also being the person I once needed to others. I've been in many situations where I've really struggled in life, and one of the most recent situations was dealing with a difficult roommate my first semester here. To say the least, we had completely different habits and living styles, and honestly, it was really tough. At first, when I came to college, I thought I was a good communicator. I was like, yeah, I don't struggle being vulnerable or honest. However, I quickly realized that there was definitely room for improvement. It wasn't until I reached out to Res Life that I really had to reflect on my own approach in communication. Res Life and my RA, they taught me patience, understanding that not everybody grows up the same, and how to express myself clearly while still respecting someone else's perspective and the ways that they do things. I know throughout the 4 months that I was complaining, I definitely might have gotten on their nerves a little bit, but they never gave up on me, and for that I am so appreciative, because now I am in a much better living situation, which just makes my daily life and experience on campus a lot better. And that's why I want to be the RA that I needed, or the RA that I got. Someone who won't give up and who genuinely cares. And because of that experience, on top of many others, I became observant, emotionally intelligent, and committed to helping residents feel safe and supported. I know what it feels like to be completely alone, like everyone is against you or just different. That's why my goal is to listen first instead of rushing to find a solution. I want to create a space where residents feel comfortable opening up to me, whether it's small and just about a bad day, or roommate stress, or bigger personal problems. And because I've been there, I feel like I could really help them in a way, because it's different when you're getting advice from someone who's truly been through what you've been through versus someone who maybe isn't and they're still just trying to understand what it's like. When it comes to helping roommates, I like to guide them towards shared interest and hobbies, maybe finding a board game that they both like, or if they both like crocheting, I could encourage them to do activities like that, because it's better to confront someone or communicate when you're comfortable around them. So my goal, first things, would be just get comfortable with each other, please. You don't gotta be friends, but just be comfortable. I want to emphasize mutual respect and help them identify shared expectations like communication, cleanliness, and personal boundaries. You don't have to agree on everything, but you do have to respect that you're living with someone, and this is also their room too. I want to make sure that I check in consistently, not just with big issues, so that my residents know that I care about them beyond just policy or my job. And I want to make sure that their feelings feel validated and encourage them to use any resources that they may need. This role is very personal for me and important, because I know how much a negative living experience can affect your daily life, not only just since I've been in college, but at home and in general. It really can affect you and your grades and your friendships and just your mental. And so I want to make sure that everybody's okay and in an environment and position where they can thrive. Ultimately, my goal is just for residents to feel mainly seen, heard, and less alone. And to know that there's someone in their corner who understands, listens, and won't give up on them, just like Res Life didn't give up on me. That's the end. Bye.